Hello everybody, in today's video we're going to be checking out a review of these coated Angstrom cubes. I did a first impressions quite a long time ago and I've been waiting for them to be released from the Cubicle in order to do the actual review because I didn't know price point or anything like that. So the Cubicle the other day made a post on Facebook and Instagram and stuff that they were selling. They had 16 of these and they sold out in a matter of minutes. They said a date and a time, and I checked my computer at that date and time because I wanted to see the write-up about it or how much it was, and it's like it wasn't there. And then it turned out the next day I saw that they had said that it sold out in a matter of minutes. So I'm still looking on their website and I can't see where they sell these. I go to the Angstrom tab, it's not there. Is it just my computer? Did anybody buy these? Please let me know how much you paid for them so I can put that pinned at the top as your comment so people can know how much they cost, and then I'll update my description with that as well. But right now I'm filming this. They've been released and I have no idea how much they cost. Anyways, so there's only one that came on the market, and that was the polymer coated one, which is this one. It's got a little bit of a tinge to it on the inside, unlike the Diane coated one, which is coated black on the inside, probably because it was black plastic. Out of the two, in my first impressions, I told you that I pretty much preferred the polymer coated one, which is great because that's the one that got released. This one here, it feels better. I've tensioned, and I've played with these for a while now because I've had them for a long time. And the coated one, the polymer coated one, is to me is just a better cube. I was excited for the Diane coated one because a lot of long-term cubers will remember that original plastic Dianes were a thing. Some people called them placebo, but it was a big talked about thing for a long time. This one here, the Diane coated one, what did I do here? The Diane coated one, it seems, it's almost like there's, I can't say because I don't know how much coating is actually on the pieces themselves, but it almost feels like the center is bigger than it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like the core is bigger and it makes everything kind of a little bit wobbly. I believe that's just the coating because it's got to add a little bit of thickness to each piece, but it's not done on the outsides. It's only done on the core pieces of them. And I believe that's maybe the cause of why this one feels a little bit more, whereas this coating may be a little bit thinner and it's not adding so much, so it continues to stay just as stable as it was before. I tried to tension these things differently, and I'm having the same result. This one's always just not as good as this one. So as much as I was more happy to get the Diane one, I'm more happy with the polymer coated one. And the other issue that I had with these two is that there's an etching in here. This is not a sticker on the red side, it is etched in there. So you can feel that it's bumped up, especially on this one here. But this one here, you can feel it as well. And to me, it's a major distraction, especially if I'm doing F moves and I can feel it circling around my thumb print, I guess you could say. It's unusual feeling. I'm not used to that. Why is there some sandpapery type of feeling there, I think? And it distracts me every time. And for that reason, they're great cubes. They definitely feel amazing. But I wouldn't use that as my main. It is such a distraction. But I think the Cubicle's post said that their next batch is just going to have a sticker. I think it's not going to be etched or something like that. So keep up with the Cubicle social media if you are not. All those links are down at the bottom of the description there. And you can keep up with that because that's where I'm finding all this information. But anyways, guys, let's check out some solves with both of these. The first three solves are the Diane coated one, which are the ones that weren't for sale. It's the polymer that's for sale. And despite that, I think this is a little bit more flimsy than the other one. It's just too easy to turn and overshoot. And that the etching on the red side with the A kind of like screws me up a bit. I'm still able to get my average with this cube. It is a very high performance cube. I'm not knocking the performance of this thing. It feels great and it performs really good. As you can see, I don't overshoot or overturn or anything. All these things I'm listing as what I don't like about them aren't affecting my solves in any way whatsoever. So let me just clear that part up. These are very high performance cubes. But I think about it too much. To me, it's just a distraction. That's basically all it is. It's just a distraction. I don't like the sticker list. I don't like the etching, especially, that's the biggest thing, is the etching. I'm glad that I think they're going back to just putting stickers on the coated cubes. I think that's what I read on the Cubicle's posts, which makes me really happy. The etching to me is, other people are also saying that etching makes it it's not legal in competition. I don't think that's true. Correct me if I'm wrong. I need your guys' opinion on this one. If you know for a fact, actually don't give me your opinion, tell me a fact. Is etching like this on a cube illegal in competitions? Because I've heard that from a lot of people, and other people are saying that's not true at all. I asked Phil, he said he'd get back to me. I haven't heard back from him yet. Overall, I think the cubes are good. I don't know the price, so I don't know if they're worth the money or anything, but I believe that the Cubicle prices things fairly. I've yet to see something I'm like, you know what, that is outrageously priced. So I'm curious exactly how much these things cost as well. So please leave that in the comments down below if you know. All right, let's finish this video. All right, everybody. So the big question is, would I recommend these puzzles? Well, I personally like the Angstrom non-coated ones better. I think it's just because they're black, and I prefer black puzzles where these are stickerless. So that may have something to do with my opinion on that. And I've spent more time with these recently than I have these as well. So that could be a factor in that opinion. I also don't know the price point, so I can't recommend based on that unless you guys want to put it in the description or the comments and all that. But what I will say is that they're very interesting cubes. They feel like nothing I've ever felt before. Now these are both GTS2Ms, which is what I use my main, so I'm very familiar with the way the puzzle reacts. And these two are completely different than the Angstrom one, which is completely different from the boron treated one. These cubes are the same performance, but set up to feel differently all across the board. And these ones here have a very superior feeling to it. But it's the stickerless I wouldn't use, and the etching is my problem as well. Maybe if I had a black one with a sticker, that may break my boron one, because this one here is an extremely nice feeling cube. It is extremely smooth, and I highly recommend the polymer one. I'm not sure if they're going to come out with the die coated one or not, but right now polymer is what is available, not readily available, but they make batches of them. So that's why you want to keep up with their social media, so you know when they come out. Check the price point. If that suits what you think it's worth, then go ahead and get it. I don't know what that price point is yet, but really fun cubes. Anyways, guys, if you would like this, based on this description, I will link you to the Angstrom tabs down below. Whether these are on them or not at the point of clicking on that, I'm not sure. But again, keep up with Cubicle's social media. It's the easiest way to find them. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks to the Cubicle and Chris Tran for sending me these things. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys on my next video.